What's up, ladies and gents? We're back, and I know a lot of people are wondering what's the best way to enhance your gear or get your grade up. I would definitely say use the unlicensed to get your fail stacks, and if you don't know what a fail stack is, I'll tell you exactly what that is. So I'm gonna hit the common right here, and hopefully it gives me a +1. But from blue to epic, you get a free +1 on your grade. For example, it's not gonna break your gear. So I'm gonna hit this, and hopefully it goes. Okay, it went. But typically, in the previous updates, it would destroy it right away and like you'd have to get a repair kit. But the first one is always guaranteed. Um, Another thing to note is that when you go over to, let's say you do your regionals or your boss runs, you get this thing called embers and sigils. If you're using B gear, it's really easy to get your gear up, especially if you have that. But if not, go over to here, go to your enhancement materials, and you can see that there's fortification stones, but these pieces of items right here. Embers of patience, the blue ones are really cheap to get. The purple ones are good to use. If you don't have weapon sigils, which is the rarest thing on the game for the A items, save these for your weapons. Don't do what I'm about to do, but I literally already have Mythic 5 weapons for the most part, so I don't really need these as much. So with that said, take these embers and go to the common. If you want to save embers, definitely go to the unlicensed first and try to break your gear. So let's say you don't have any embers. You're gonna want to go, let's say, unlock this part of the map. Travel north to Sparios, go all the way over here, and then go to Goldstone Ascent towards the Outlaw Camp. This is just to show you how to get your fail stacks up. People are like, oh, what are fail stacks? And well, they implemented this thing in the game that where when you basically fail an enhancement or a grade, you get a percentage of an increased chance on your next up enhancement. Alright, so you want to do that on purpose. The only thing that's really going to cost you, honestly, in my opinion, the game is really easy now. That all it costs you in this game to enhance anything is cores and gold if you constantly only use the common, because there is absolutely no penalty now for you to go. In the past, if you failed an enhancement and you're at a +3, it would deteriorate your gear and go back 1. So can you imagine being Mythic +4 and then you're going all the way back to +0? That's happened to me before, and I was not happy about it. So let's see. Alright, we're at the unlicensed enhancement. So I'm gonna try to get a fail stack up. So here's the Staff of the Forgotten. All I need, as you can see, is just gold, and you don't even need enhancement stones for this part. Let's see, Gloves of the Strategist. Let's see, Belt of the Strategist. Alright, I'm gonna try to get this up, and hopefully it gets destroyed. Alright, that is a fail. It's gonna give you 5% fail stack, and that means on your next enhancement, I have a chance for it to go successful with a 5% chance. Now what I'm trying to do with the unlicensed, and this is the only place you want to do it in, is take terrible gear you don't want. You want it to be destroyed, because this is the only artisan that will absolutely destroy your gear. Now, I don't mean break, I mean absolutely destroy it. So watch, hopefully it destroys it on this next set. Alright, now it went. So you see, when I get a successful enhancement, it goes back down to 0. I don't want that. So let's take this bad boy up. Triple green, that actually might be big money right there. Let's see. There goes a fail. Alright, you see that? My gear just got destroyed. Done. So on a fail at the unlicensed gives you 5%, and when your equipment's been destroyed, it gives you 7.5. As you can see, my fail stack is at 12.5. If you have enough cores, I will try to get 2 back-to-back destroys so I can get about a 15% fail stack. 12.5 is if you don't want to get greedy, because you're going to be wasting more cores than you think trying to get up to 15 and above. But if I'm at Mythic, I try to get my fail stack up to 15 to 20%. And now I'm going to go over here, and that's if you don't have embers. But since I do have embers, and honestly, like, the blue embers are so cheap and give you so much, success rate that it's pointless to take your anything to the unlicensed until you have a legendary or a mythic item to get those fail stacks up. I wouldn't take your mythic and legendary items to the unlicensed. Don't get that misinformation. He will destroy your stuff, and don't take any good gear to him. Absolutely terrible gear, take it over there so it can get you that fail stack up. Alright, so I have a 12.5 fail stack, and now I'm going to use these embers. Blue ones work on, you know, the blue grade and of any class, because it could be A, B, or C, or D gear, doesn't matter. So I'm going to try to get this to legendary. I'm going to add embers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I already have 12.5%, so I'm sitting at 27%. I like to take it up to 30% minimum. Boom. It still has a chance of breaking. You know, it's not foolproof. If you want less of a chance of it to break, then take it to 40%. So like right now, like okay, those are my last 6 pieces of blue armor sigils. But you see what I mean? The blue ones just give you so much that it's kind of pointless to fail stack at blue or epic.
Can I help you?
Okay, let me get a couple more embers. This is if you don't want to use the common, the master, because you don't have seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I don't want it to break. I'm putting it up to 40%. Alright, see, I need an equipment upgrade stone, but I don't feel like going to the store and getting that, so I'm just going to hit the master, and I'm going to put some embers in it as well. Alright, let's get that +1. Thankfully it doesn't break, as you saw it failed right there. It was that +1. I have armor sigils, which are the legendary ones. It's the only ones that you can use for A gear. Do your weeklies to get them, and right here, as you can notice that on the master enhancer, I'm using not only cores, but I'm also using star seeds. So that's why it's not really worth it to go to the master if you don't have a lot of star seeds. It's only worth it if you don't mind failing, but not breaking your gear. My goal here is to get it to at least legendary so I can get the final white that I need to show you guys a build. And that's it. You should be getting fail stack for this, by the way, but you don't. In my opinion, you don't really need it on purple. Only if you want to, like, for sure waste less resources. All right. Well, that's pretty much the best way to enhance. You know, on Xbox or PS4, get your fail stacks up. I already have a video up on how to enhance from legendary to mythic, etc., etc. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and don't forget to follow the socials, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, the Guitarist562, and watch me when I do go live. That concludes this video, so subscribe and stay blessed.